Right. So, as mentioned, my name is Krista, and I'm here today to introduce you to GapForce and our programs. All of my contact info will be at the end of my presentation, so definitely stay tuned for that if you'd like to talk about our programs further. For the sake of time, I'm just going to jump right in. I'd like to start off with a brief little introduction to GapForce as a whole. So, we are a tour operator that is based in London, but our programs are all over the world. We've been operating since 1989, so we've been in the gap year space for quite some time now. And we specialize in gap year programs and youth travel programs. We also do tailor-made school trips with faculty leads, so we have different kinds of travel experience over many years. Because we are based in London, this does mean that most of the participants on our program are going to be from the UK. And I think this provides what I like to call cultural exchange inception. It allows Americans to have the great opportunity of traveling alongside folks of many different nationalities. So you get to experience different cultures while you're also experiencing new places. The typical age range for our programs is 18 to 20. All of our programs are 18 and up. The ideal traveler is someone who is open-minded, has a sense of adventure, and is eager to step outside their comfort zone, which is hopefully all of you. Now that you know a little bit about who's going on our programs, the next question would be, where can you go? And as you can see from the map, there are quite a few countries you can go on a GapForce program. I would say right now the most popular are Thailand, Costa Rica, Ecuador, and Peru. You can also see that a lot of Europe is blocked off, and that's because we offer an 11-city Euro tour over the summer. So if that's something that's been on your bucket list, I definitely recommend checking that one out. So I don't have enough time to go over every program that GapForce offers, but I do want to go over a brief overview. So we definitely have quite a few that range in duration and price, but they all have the same objective, and they can be categorized into adventure group travel, marine conservation, outdoor leadership courses, and volunteer placements. I want to start off with talking about our adventure group travel programs. So the duration for these is usually about 4 to 8 weeks. You're going to be in a group size of 8 to 15 people, and every single group will have a GapForce leader. If a group size is over 15, we add an additional leader as well. These programs are best for someone who is looking for that quintessential multi-country backpacking experience, but you don't want to do it alone. It's the perfect opportunity to meet new people and also step outside your comfort zone and travel. Um, we really try to strike a balance between a structured and an independent itinerary. And what that means is we make sure to factor in a good amount of free time. Our itineraries will vary depending on what location you're going to, but we always make sure that there's a service and volunteer component alongside the adventure aspect as well. So one example would be our South America Explorer program. This takes place in Peru and Ecuador. The cost is 6,300 US dollars for a duration of 7 weeks. I cannot go through the entire itinerary because it's so jam-packed, but I did create a condensed version for you to look through to get an idea of the kinds of activities you'll be doing. The main volunteer component on this trip is working with an animal rescue in the Amazon rainforest, but our goal is to make sure that you're getting the most out of your 7 weeks. You can hear from Joe, an 18-year-old from the UK who recently went himself. He wrote that it was a lovely, varied itinerary with plenty of flexibility, which meant the trip could appeal to all, from hiking enthusiasts to animal lovers and everything in between. His personal highlights included hiking to Machu Picchu, surfing in Punta Hermosa, and all the activities in Banos. And he felt that the Spanish lessons and homestay experience in the beginning was ample immersion for him in local culture. The next group of programs that I'd like to talk about is our marine conservation program. So this duration can be from 4 to 12 weeks. You don't need any diving experience, which of course, if you already have some, that's great too. The locations are in Costa Rica and Thailand, and the price can vary depending on what location you choose. This is great for those who are interested in marine biology or just scuba diving in general, or just want a hands-on experience. It's a really great opportunity to walk away with some real life certification, but also being able to say that you helped contribute to ongoing research projects. There's an option to become a dive master as well, and this typically attracts gappers as well as those who are looking to supplement maybe their marine biology studies. One example would be our marine scientist training program in Costa Rica. The price ranges depending on how long you decide to do it, so it can go from 4 to 10 weeks. And as you can see, you're going to gain all of your dive certifications while working on shark reef surveys and coral reef surveys. And the coolest part is that you'll be staying in a homestay with fellow divers, so there's lots of opportunity for local immersion. You can hear from Cameron, 19, from the US. She wrote that she loved her time in Costa Rica. She felt that it was the perfect amount of time and the staff was really welcoming. And she said the best part was all the wildlife that she saw while diving. On her days off, she was able to go hiking, swimming, explore around the town. She says the lifestyle is so laid back compared to the US, and I absolutely loved having a change of pace. The program is perfect for getting hands-on experience. I love that she wrote about having a change of pace because that's really what all of our programs are about. It's about giving you a break, giving you space and perspective to be able to come back from your gap year or just your travel experience refreshed and ready to tackle on any obstacle or any new experience. So before I wrap up, I just want to quickly talk about our volunteer placements. These are our most flexible and shortest programs. So the duration is from 2 to 4 weeks, flexible start dates depending on what date you would like throughout the month. This is best for someone looking for a short-term travel experience. They're customizable, meaning that you can choose which of the projects you'd like to focus on during your time. The current locations include Bali, Thailand, South Africa, and Sri Lanka, and a lot of the projects do involve working with wildlife. So I'd like to just end on my contact info. I am not based in London. I'm based in New York, so I'm very accessible to any Americans who are interested in going on our programs. I recommend taking a screenshot or a picture of that QR code, and you can reach me by email, phone, carrier pigeon, whatever way you find comfortable. I love getting to know folks and answering their questions about our programs and seeing what your travel goals are. I know I went over quite of an array of programs, but as you'll see, our main goal is helping you to see the world in a new way. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to meeting you.